Welcome back for another episode of Grandpa's Home Movies. More plowing competitions. I think most of these are going to be more on a state level. They're also a few years later than the last video. As you'll see, there's newer tractors, newer plows. Here we have a Fleetline. Those were first introduced. The Fleetline 88 came out in 47, and the 77 came out in 48. The 66 came out in 49. But I do believe it's a little newer than that because it'll show here shortly. But the plow he is pulling is a 4240, which came out about 1955. And so that kind of dates this. It can't be any older than that. A lot of FFA jackets in these videos. I'm kind of surprised they could have riders. These might have just been practice sessions where they had the riders along. Seems like different levels of competitions had slightly different rules. We'll see a couple of things here shortly. Some differences that were not allowed in the international level from what I can see in the rule book. Even had some horses and some older equipment, so obviously it was plenty going on besides just the competition. Whether they had an antique division at that time, little doodle bug, fuel tank almost looks like a cannon. Some more of the tractors getting ready to plow. And I think this is the part where there's a scene coming up here. Yes. This is just beautiful in my opinion. I can't quite tell for sure, but that's definitely a 70, the one with the not so new paint. Looks like another 4-H flag under the American flag there. And then this young man that's staring at the camera there, he is now a retired farmer. I believe the same one from the last video. So this might not be too much longer after the previous video, or even around the same time. He does look pretty close to the same age. I don't know exactly when all these were filmed, and they might not be put together in the right order. It's kind of a guessing game. Here we go. We got... That's got to be a Super Series there. It had green wheels. A little bit of contour plowing going on. Here we go. Come see the new Super 88 with power steering. That kind of dates that one. The Super 88 first got power steering in 1956. So that chunk there had to have been right around that. There's the Alice Chalmers contingent. As you can see, looks like plowing conditions were quite dry at this contest here. But everybody was plowing under the same competition, or same conditions, so it was still a competition either way, whether they were ideal or not. I think they're announcing some results here. And just don't film your tractor under a tree in the shade with bright background. Here we have a 77 with wheels set in narrower, which helped reduce the amount of tracks they left in the field. I'm pretty sure that's a John Deere plow behind it. But here's a difference in the rules they had at that time. This one you could get off and adjust your plow slice, your furrow, the dirt you've turned over. And once again, I know on the rules I have for the international contest, World Plowing Contest, you are not allowed to touch the soil like that, but whatever level this was, they could. But it also, they had a limited amount of time to plow in, so they had to be careful about how much time they spent doing stuff like that versus actually getting their plot plowed. Those are some interesting moldboards there. Could possibly be a European plow. I am not sure on that one. There she is again. Maybe someone here watching will recognize that plow and can put something in the comments. As you can see, with a narrow wheel set up like he has it here, he's going to leave less of a track, which makes a nicer look of field and might make the difference in winning. Plus it depends on the width of the plow and everything to really get it adjusted right. But that looks pretty nice. That might have been, I'm trying to think of the guys that Grandpa coached. Stewart. Something tells me they put a lot of wear on clutches doing this. You know, easing in, stop and go, trying to creep along to get everything perfect. Stewart, that was his name, Glenn Stewart. That might have been him. I can't guarantee it though. I think this is George Linegar here. I've got some pictures of him with the tractor just like that, an 88 green wheeled 4240 3 bottom plow. So this could be with a small tail wheel. Early 4240s had a smaller tail wheel like that. So 55, 56, somewhere right in there. They're doing contour plowing in this one, where you follow the contour of the hill, the ground that you're plowing on. They might not necessarily plow it on hilly ground wherever the contest was, but they still gave them a course to plow on the contour, and it was more of a challenge, keeping the plow in the right spot so that the furrows filled correctly and that you did a nice job. I think this might be a state competition. There's some good hills there. And it could be a national competition. You could set your stakes out and stuff to strike out your land. That same 4240. Boy, it looks pretty much new there, and it probably is. Oh, your stake fell down. More contour plowing. If you've ever plowed around a curve, you know it's a little different than just going in a straight line. I'm sure they had adjustable landing hitches to shift the plow over as they were coming around curves and steering in the right place. That could possibly be Grandpa moving the stakes there. If he was the coach, I would think it would be. Can't imagine Grandpa looking that young. Could be someone else. Can't see the face good enough to say for sure. And right there, he's got a rider again. I suppose. I don't know all the rules, so this could have been a practice session. But then you got someone looks like a judge walking behind him with a clipboard. So maybe the coach could ride along. I guess I need to read through the rules I've got. Like I was saying before, the rules seem to vary between contests. Here we are at the award ceremony. I don't think that's George. That might be Glenn Stewart. Same tractor though. And who knows, Grandpa might have supplied the tractor. Even back then, they were putting the muffler above the hood, a little less restrictive exhaust, get a little more power, a little less heat. They just didn't cobble the hood up while they were doing it. And here we have the gal in the middle is the queen of the furrow. I imagine that was a big honor at the time. Just so nice seeing that soil flip over. I don't do hardly any moldboard plowing myself anymore other than just for fun, recreational tillage. I think conservation tillage and no tillage is better for the soil, at least for our soil. I know there are soils that are heavy and just need to be broke up to really produce correctly. Smell that fresh earth. It's dirt, but it's clean. Yeah, just do a nice job with the field and it looks great. Obviously quite the gathering. Must have been a hot day. Everybody's wearing very light colors. Here we are. Awarding, announcing the winners. I do believe this is George Lineker here. And that's the Queen of the Furrow giving him his prize. And I believe that's George's girlfriend, wife. Well before my time, so I guess I can't say for sure. Here we are, line them up. Pretty sure George won. His trophy's big. I think that's how it works. Shake on it. And as, of course, the the guy that wins gets all the ladies. I can just make out her sash, Queen of the Furrow. I'm sure them other girls are her court that she beat out for the title. Much like George beat these fellows out for the title. That just about wraps up this one. I'll have more in the future. Appreciate everybody watching, and we'll see you in the next one.